I just need you to...
Okay, you film... No. You gotta hold it this way. Face me. Gotta put it on me. Don't worry, I can still drive with that. You ready? It's going?
Yeah, it's been going for 13 seconds.
So, Malcolm's helping me this time because I tried to do it myself and it failed. I had the best time at Hollywood Undead. I get to the venue. I'm internally screaming because this is the thing I've waited since February for. And I meet this chick who's been waiting to meet them forever. Like, she told me she'd been waiting 10 years to meet these guys, and I was like, that's a long time. So we get there, and we're, like, sharing stories, freaking out, and fangirling, and just generally being happy. My hands are shaking, and I show her the drawings I did, because I wrote letters for the band with little portraits down at the bottom of them. And so eventually they start coming out, and Charlie comes up to me, and I hand him this folded piece of paper with my hands shaking, and he's like, is this for me? Do I get to keep this? I'm like, yeah, mouth, words, bad, you know, and eventually I managed to stutter out. I would have brought my guitar if I knew I could, and he starts laughing, you know, because I'm just a wreck. Because I'm like, holy shit, I'm talking to this band that I have, like, idolized forever. So I go through, and they're all thanking me, and they're like, oh, they look really cool. And Charlie and Johnny show the other theirs. And Charlie's like, mine's really handsome. And Johnny's like, what? Let me see mine. Oh, yeah, I'd fuck mine like a Barbie doll. And they decide to make them have sex, and it was hilarious. I was like, oh, my God, I can't emotionally handle this. So I give... Dylan comes up to me and I give him his, and he's like, whoa, is this me? Am I sticking my tongue out? I'm like, yeah. So he gives me the same face as the picture, and I was like, and then he actually reads what I wrote him, and he's like, well, he'd already given me a hug, and he reads what I wrote, and then he's like, oh my God, this is so sweet. This gets 2 hugs. So I was like, 2 Dylan hugs? What am I going to do with all these hugs? And it was great. My friend was crying the whole time because she was just so happy, and I don't blame her.
Did you see the little weird kid?
Little weird kid? I did not.
Oh, man.
I did not see a weird blonde kid.
He wasn't blonde. He is dark hair like you.
I didn't see him. Wait, was he like this kind of short, chunky kid? I think I did see him, but I was such a pimp that I didn't give a fuck. So we get to the group shots, and we're cycling through, and my friend goes before me, and she's like, ah. And I'm like, I walk up to them, and Johnny sees my snapback, and it's from Funny's clothing line. Well, I say clothing line, but really it's a bunch of snapbacks with bastard on them. And Johnny goes, well, look at this little bastard. And I'm like, that's beautiful. Him and Dylan both put their arms around me, and Dylan, like, puts his arm around my shoulders and looks like he's gonna go for a little boob action. And I was like, I hope he doesn't touch my boob, because it's over. He does. He didn't. It was really sweet. I put my arms around them too, and I got this really cute picture of all of us together that I posted on my Tumblr. So I'm on cloud 9. I managed to get the spot front and center, right in front of the stage. Fuck yes, holy shit, best thing ever. We're going through the opening acts. The drummer, like, was kind of flirting with me, I guess. Like, he did this little wave and blew me a kiss, and then I gave him a thumbs up later on, and he flipped me off in a cute way. I don't know how that works. Babe, do you know how that works?
Yeah.
Like, he just kind of was like, and I'm like, huh. But, anyway, so Hollywood Undead. I get a drumstick and a guitar pick from American Fang, so that was cool. So Hollywood Undead comes out, and it's amazing. And this is important. This is a plot device. So I'm watching the show, and it's great, and Solomon earlier had told me, hey, are you going to throw your panties on stage? And originally I was like, no, because I'm not gross. But then before the show, I was like, oh, no, just. So I took them off. A few songs go by, and they're playing, and it's amazing, and it's great, and I have some great photos I have to upload. I throw the panties on stage, and Dylan steps on them a few times. But then he picks them up and he, like, smells them a little. And he's like, panties. And he puts them on J-Dog's keyboard, and they are still there. I'm not wearing underwear. I am not wearing underwear right now. So then the show goes on, and Dylan points at me at one point during one of the songs, and I was like, I think he kind of knew somehow that he was my favorite. I don't know how, because I didn't say it outright, but maybe it was the fact that I only wanted a photo with him at some point. So then he looks at me in one of the other songs and throws me his towel. So I have his towel from during the show that has his sweat all over it, and I'm just like, God bless. And I take my bandana off, my skull one that I was wearing, and I throw it to him, and he wears it for the rest of the song. And then he ties it on to the mic stand like Steven Tyler would. Then after that, they come out for the encore, and they do Everywhere I Go as their encore. But then he looks at me like, do you want this back? And I'm like, no, it's for you. He goes, for me? I'm like, yeah, for you. And I didn't see it again. I'm hoping he didn't throw it into the crowd. But a few of the friends I made at the show that were standing with me, that had been VIPs as well, they were like, I think he took it. I'm pretty sure he took it. So Dylan, I hope you enjoy that bandana, because I've had it for a really long time, and I just really hope you like it, because I know that none of you took my panties off the stage. That's okay. So I got that, and it's amazing, and I had a great time, and I need to do this every time they come up, because it's worth it every time. And then next time they come up, I'll actually have really nice stuff done for them. But that's it. Okay, I'm going home. It's 11. I'm ready to sleep. We're done. Stop it.